Pinakamaling mindset din na nakikita ko is being jack of all trades. I've seen people that were successful in the industry that they are, pero na-blind sa new opportunities. But most of the time, they're threats. Paano mo lalabanan ang taong nakafocus? Ikaw, pumasok ka sa industry ko ng watches. Today, ka pumasok. Pare, you can beat me. And a lot of people have that mistake, is running after money. In success, money will follow. You have to do what you're good at. You have to do what you love and you're passionate. Ngayon, pag nakatikim na ako ng success, hindi na ganun kasarap.
Bakit?
Kasi alam kong pwedeng mawala ulit sa akin.
Okay.
Even right now, kahit ako na andito, takot ako. Natatakot ako na everything in a glimpse of an eye, all na napaghirapan ko, pwedeng mawala yun. And guess what? If that happens, I won't stop.
Kasi marami nakikita yung success mo eh. Pero hindi nila nakikita when you're alone. Sinong kinakausap mo? Sinong tinatakbuhan mo?
Honestly, sa tinatakbuhan, wala eh.
Ano yung pinaka siguro maling mindset ng isang tao pagdating sa pera?
Money is everything.
This is Money Masters, where true stories spark real change.
Sa mundo ng relo, hindi lang oras ang tinitignan. Hindi kwento, diskarte at value. Ganun din sa buhay. Ngayon makakasama natin isang taong nakilala sa mundo ng luxury watches. Pero it's not only about flaunting, it's all about the right mindset, business, real-life lessons na talagang tatatak po sa inyo. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome paring Hybe Anzures. Yes, paring Hybe!
Thank you. Kuya, maraming salamat.
Nako,
Grabe.
maraming salamat. Ha. Talagang, I'm really so happy to see your success.
Thank you, boss. Actually, I'm really happy to see our team's success. For me,
Yeah.
talaga, it's all the whole team, the whole company. Ayun.
Kasi naalala ko nung nag-guest ka sa program ko sa sa TV5.
TV5.
Yeah, during that time, you were telling the story. But yun nga, I would not focus on your story because most of the people who follow you knows your story already.
Yeah.
Pero maraming tao, yun nga, ang concern, gusto nilang yumaman. Pero sa tingin mo, ba't kakaunti lang ang ika nga nagkakaroon ng long-term success?
But long-term success, with the term long-term kasi, for me, I really believe kasi, when we say long-term, the long-term patience din. Long-term consistency din. So, bakit hindi lahat nagsasucceed? I think everybody has their own time. I think everybody has their own success. Ang success lang naman na makukuha natin kung ano yung nakasulat sa atin. Eh. However, persistence mo, patience mo, and do you have the guts to actually do what's needed? Or ipapriority mo yung sinasabi ng ibang tao? Ipapriority mo yung luho mo? Ipapriority mo kung anong tingin mong gusto ng iba? Not really what's right or what you have to do.
Yeah.
So, ang daming factors eh. So, but I really believe that everyone is not meant to have the same success as everyone.
Yeah.
So, it depends how you define success.
Yeah, katulad nga, di ba, yung sinasabi mo nga na parang yung mga iba, nakatikim lang ng konti, they want to gratify, yung instant gratification versus delayed gratification.
Yes.
Can you tell us yung personal journey mo?
Well, for my personal journey, hindi mo tayong perfect eh. And the only reason why I would say na maraming tao na ganon, instant gratification, yumaman na ng konti, naging one-day millionaire na,
Tama.
is because I was there. I've been there. Nakatikim ako ng success, bumagsak ulit ako. Nakatikim ng success, bumagsak ulit ako. Ngayon, pag nakatikim na ako ng success, hindi na ganun kasarap.
Bakit?
Kasi alam kong pwedeng mawala ulit sa akin.
Okay.
Ngayon, for me, when I have, and na-feel ko na yung success na I would label as success, gigisingin ko ulit sarili ko. Wait lang, ayan ka na naman. Nandito ka na naman sa puntong to. Baka mamaya mawala na naman sa'yo to. Refocus. The grand opening, kumbaga, it's easy. That's the easiest. After the grand opening, when the war horn is blown, that's where the real stuff gets hard. That's where the real challenge is, di ba? So, even for me ngayon, magto 2 years pa lang tong si Gentry. And a lot of
2 years
people,
pa lang?
yes. And a lot of people
Grabe,
have been already been complimenting and congratulating me. I would say, pare, wait lang. Huwag mo na kami congratulate. 2 years success is not success yet.
Yeah.
It is a good start.
Yeah.
We tap our shoulders and we enjoy little successes. Pero, after 20 years, if we were still able to maintain this kind of success, then congratulate me.
Galing. Alam mo, naalala ko, ito story to, para baka magamit mo. May isang bilyonaryo na dating mahirap, nangarap siya na magkaroon ng Rolex watch.
Okay.
Tapos, hindi niya ma-afford yung bago at saka rin yung totoo. So, pumili siya ng fake na Rolex when he was broke. Pero nung yumaman na siya, he can afford already buy a real. Hindi siya bumili. Pero alam mo ginagawa niya? Tuwing may public event, sinusuot niya yung fake Rolex watch to remind him where he got started.
Tama. And not only because you can, you will.
Yeah.
Not only because you can. But I think dun sa story na yon, there is a deeper. This is more like, sinasabi ko pag ganong story, it's more of me versus me yan.
What do you mean?
Me versus me, meaning, may napatunayan ako sa sarili ko. Yun eh. Why does he doesn't want to buy the original na Rolex?
Kasi parang sa loob-loob ko, wala na
It's
siyang dapat
because he already
patunayan.
can. See, that also brings us to the nature of a lot of people. Gusto natin yung hindi natin kayang makuha. Once na kaya na natin makuha, parang ayaw na natin. There is no challenge anymore.
Tama.
So, kaya nga sinasabi ko, be ambitious always. Kasi if you feel that there's no challenge anymore, and you've already reached the point in life that you've dreamed of, you kinda lose your momentum. If you tell me 2 years ago, and gave me the option to be in the spot where I am now, I would tell you, Kuya Chinky, na imposible yan. Or I would take it. 100%, not even more. Now that I'm in that point, I want even more. Not out of greed.
Yeah, but because of ambition.
Ambition and gratitude.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful of what I have,
Yeah.
but I know I can do more. I always use the contentment and satisfactory level to drive positive
Yeah.
vibe. O kaya, yung mindset. For example, meron akong problema ngayon. Nanakawan ako ng relo. May pumasok, tinutukan yung tao ko, may kinuhang relo. Now, you know this, Kuya Chinky. When you are head of an organization, it's very important that you don't get emotional.
Yeah, hirap.
Now, if you get emotional, you're dead. You have to think like AI. Diba? Bring all the emotions out. Think objectively, not subjectively. Diba? Ba't tayo na nakawan? Ano ba nangyari? Pabaya kasi kayo. Shit, sayang yon. Ang laki ng loss. No. For me, I take a deep breath. Buti walang nangyari sa tao ko. Buti isa lang. So maybe this one, since nakawan tayo, we know what our flaws is.
Yes.
And it's only to the expense of one watch. Buti na lang hindi 10 yung kinuha.
Wow.
So, very important yun. Kasi the decision that you make as a leader, pare ilan na kami sa company? 80 na. So, ilang pamilya yun?
80?
80 na. So, ilang pamilya yun? So, if I started to decide things out of burst of emotions, this could affect my people.
Yeah.
The future of my people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pero wag natin sayangin itong pagkakataon, mga kapatid. Yung parang 2 lessons that I've learned from what paring Hybe's mentioning is, number 1, it is not what happens to life that matters most. It is what you do and how you respond that matters most. Hindi mo makokontrol yung mga bagay pero yung response mo, control mo. Number 2, never ever make major decision when you're emotionally upset, angry. Because 90% of the decision that you're going to make is going to be a wrong one and you're going to regret it. Do you agree?
Tama. 100%.
So, ano naman na diskarte na akala ng tao tama, pero actually, yan ang dahilan kung bakit sila lalong lumulubog.
Well, pag emotional ka, and you did something out of that, most of the time, if not always, self-interest. You need to have the grit.
Yeah.
The grit, the fire in your belly, and always take risks. You know, one thing talaga taking risk for me is just like eating piece of cake. Wala, ang dali. Wala eh. If that fails, pivot, agad. You have to learn how to pivot. You don't dwell on something that happened because you tried. It's a tuition fee. Diba? Nagbukas ka bigla ng shop dito, hindi nag-work to. Kaysa isisihin mo yung tao mo, kaysa sisihin mo bigla yung government, kaysa sisihin mo bigla kasi naging tag-ulan, yung binibenta ko, summer yan. You have to identify what the problem was. It's okay. Sinasabi ko dagi ito sa lahat ng talks ko. It's okay to do mistakes as long as you learn from it.
Yeah.
Now, most of the time, if not always also, is pag nagkaroon tayo ng pagkakamali kasi, we dwell. We try to rationalize. Rationalizing is lying to yourself to make yourself feel better about a decision that you made. So, why would you do that? Aralin mo na lang kung ano yung mistake na nagawa mo. And then, self-awareness.
Pero ang pamahirap, parang minsan yung ayaw aminin ng tao yung...
That's I think is wisdom that was instilled in me.
Sino nagbigay sa inyo?
Mostly father ko talaga. Ever since his leadership and how he, pag bata tayo, ako nung bata ako, 10, pinapalo talaga ako. Kasi we only learn through
Pag may
that.
pain.
Pag may pain. We
Oo.
don't know the emotional pain pa before.
Oo.
Di ba?
Pero physical alam natin.
Physical alam natin. We know, it's how consequences are taught to us through that. He scolded me in a very, but he would make me understand things. Bakit mo gagawin yun? Paano kung ginawa rin sa'yo? How would you feel? In that way.
Galing.
So, it's understanding people more than you.
Wow.
It's understanding people more. Where are they coming from?
Mahirap bang maging leader?
Mahirap. It's hard in a way na you have to pivot. So, when you say pivot is you have to know how you will handle. Ito yung everybody should be happy. Most of the time, everybody should be happy except yung leader. Kasi his job is to make everybody happy. When everybody happy, gagalaw. Ako, maglugmok na ako, masaktan na ako, sakit na, hindi na ako makatulog dahil sa iniisip ko, tama ba yung ginawa ko or anything, wala na ako doon. My emotions are irrelevant. You have to put everyone sa team mo.
Kasi marami nakikita yung success mo eh. Pero hindi nila nakikita when you're alone eh.
Yeah.
Yung stress level. Sinong kinakausap mo? Sinong tinatakbuhan mo?
Honestly, sa tinatakbuhan, wala eh. To be honest right now, I mean, my wife is always the shock absorber that, grabe, sobrang laki ng sacrifices niya. I so love her for that. Pero for me to go to someone talaga, to talk everything, that I could be open about everything, ngayon wala eh. I can't do that. The point that I do that is I expose everything and why I'm doing things. It wouldn't work na, ganon. Pero, of course, it's with you. Ako prayers eh. Once na ako, magdasal ka lang, may mga konting dasal sa amin na pag sinabi mo yun, it alleviate the whole, the pressure, di ba?
Yeah.
So, I always say that, Parang may God lift all the burdens and reward me more because of the burdens that I'm carrying for other people and for me, myself, my family.
Yeah.
So, but I'm happy.
Yeah. So, ano naman yung value and principle na kahit mawalan ka ng pera bukas, that you won't compromise?
A religion. That's something I won't compromise. I've been offered money. I've been offered opportunities. I've been offered things that I would dream of. Kaso in exchange of something, of a principle that I hold, hindi ko kaya yun. And that's one thing I learned from our religion, especially from my dad. Alam mo, one conversation that stuck to me na. Sabi niya, sino ba nagbibigay ng biyaya sa'yo? Ang Diyos. Di ba? Sabi ko, then please Him. And He'll give it. If you do something immoral, would that please God?
No.
So, temporary lang yan. That's a test. And blessing in disguises have never been a best example in my life. I've been rejected so much in my life na I was able to pivot na blessing in disguise to. Tapos right now, just look at it. Hindi ako natanggap sa trabaho, hindi ako nabigyan ng opportunity dito, hindi ako nabigyan ng isang spot na gustong-gusto ko. Yung pala kasi may mas magandang
May
darating.
iba pang plano. Kaya nga, mga kapatid, yun yung sinasabi nating values eh. Di ba? Ang mahalaga kasi, hindi lang yung success at pera eh. If you do not stand for something, you will fall for anything. And parang you've met a lot of successful people because of your business.
Yes.
People who can afford yung watches mo. So, paano malalaman isang taong talagang nuknukan ng yaman or nagpapanggap lang na mayak?
Ang hirap naman sagutin yan. Pero ito,
Curious lang ako.
I would say 70%. So macro, let's talk about the macro. Hindi lahat naman kasi applicable eh. Meron talagang mayayaman pare, pero they love bragging and dressing up. Pero most of the time, in the macro, the simpler they are, the more money they have.
Grabe, no?
Yeah. Same goes to your example kanina, na meron ngang may fake watch, ayaw na niyang bilhin because they can. People, when they can, they don't most of the time.
Wow.
Kasi the urge that you want to buy something or do something comes from, one is pleasing people you don't even like, di ba?
Yeah. Comparison.
Comparison, buying things to brag about, to people you don't like as well.
To flaunt.
So it mostly comes from negativity.
Greed din. No?
Greed,
Oo.
negativity. Ganun pag bibili ka na eh. Every day, Kuya Chinky, we get challenges. We get problems. It's about how we pivot.
Yeah.
It's about what we do next step. Some things and most of the decisions actually are hard to make. Do you have the guts to make them? Diba?
Ano yung we just want to learn from you naman, your perspective. Again, ano yung pinaka siguro maling mindset ng isang tao pagdating sa pera? Wrong mindset.
Money is everything. You have money, you're rich. I've seen people have millions, biglang nawawala. Biglang naglalaho. I've seen people buy 5 to 8 watches, biglang gusto nang ibenta lahat. Kasi bumagsak.
Oh.
You know, when you reach a level of that certain money na hawak mo, and you fail, you have no one, absolutely no one to blame but yourself. Kasi you made that, you were given that opportunity, you were blessed to have that, but you did not maintain. Kaya for me, ang sinisisi ko lang sa mga failures ko lahat dati, isa ko lang din. Alam ko yung ginawa ko eh. Alam ko kung paano ako nadala eh. Alam ko kung paano ako naging pabaya when I had the assets that I was dreaming of. Right now, ang pinakamaling mindset dyan is yung one-day millionaire. They don't know where to put their money. You know? And pinakamaling mindset din na nakikita ko is being jack of all trades.
Oh.
That's number one. I've seen people that were successful in the industry that they are,
Nag-branch out.
pero na-blind sa new opportunities. Opportunities always present themselves as opportunity at first. But most of the time, they're threats.
Yes.
They're threats. Most of the time, they tap on your weaknesses.
Tama.
Yung greed. Di ba? Andito ka na industriya mo. I've seen people leading in one industry, pero nalilihis sila.
Nag-diversify.
Nalilihis masyado. You can always diversify if you have people to manage it. Pero yung ikaw maging managing partner ka ng 3 to 4 businesses, hindi. You can only focus on one. And if you do 4, maybe you could run them, but you'll only do average on those 4.
Yeah.
Kaya for me, I don't have any other business. Ito lang.
Yeah. Kaya nga kung ikaw nag-work na yung negosyo mo, focus ka.
Yes.
Ang goal mo, palakihin mo tong negosyo mo. Hindi yung magtatayo ka ng iba. Ayun na nangyayari. Nagtatayo sila ng iba. Pag nalulugi na yung pangalawa, kukunin ng pera yung sa kumikita sa original.
Wala, maghahati-hati lang yan. You're just gonna compensate the loss and the gains of each one. When you focused on one, malalaman mo lahat. You have to be a master. You have to know that while you are working with 2 to 3 companies, each company na yon may competitor, na that competitor is working 24 hours to kick your ass in that industry. Paano mo lalabanan ang taong nakafocus? Ikaw, pumasok ka sa industry ko ng watches. Today, ka pumasok. You only have 5 million worth of capital. Pare, you can beat me.
Paano?
If I wasn't focused.
Ikaw kung ano ka.
Diba?
Oo.
So, if you beat me, I have no one to blame but myself.
Yeah.
Yun dapat yung mindset eh. Diba? People don't have accountability kasi. That's the thing eh. Di sinisisi nila sa iba yung mga mali nila, sinisisi nila yung failure sa iba. When which you know, and if you really contemplate things, you know that you could have done something about it. Alam mo ang stress ko saan nanggagaling, Kuya Chinky? Sa things na we know we can do, but we don't. So it's you, everything is in your hand. No one, absolutely no one out of this room can manage your output other than you. Wala.
Grabe. Alam mo, baka maraming tamaan dito.
Well,
Hindi kasi, alam mo bakit? Ito yung nangyayari, lalo na sa sales, real estate, insurance, malalaki ang kung kumita. Nung kumita, nagpahinga. I deserve a break. Oh, nagbakasyon na, tapos wala. Nung nawala na yung momentum, nung ubos na yung tsaka babalik, tsaka hahataw.
yeah. Mali yun.
Di ba kaya, di ba may kasabihan, do you believe yung strike while the iron is what? Hot.
Yeah.
You make the hay when the sun is shining.
Pare, me and my wife have been married since 2021.
Okay.
And we haven't taken a single vacation, not even honeymoon, until last month lang.
2021. 5 years. Yeah.
5 years.
So, humataw ka muna talaga.
Panatataw. Sabi ko, ang bakasyon, mamaya na yan. Mamaya na yan. The iron is still hot.
Mm.
Even my sales, even mga, mga team ko, sinasabi ko, guys, huwag niyo muna isipin yung bakasyon.
Mm-hmm.
Isipin niyo yung bakasyon pagka nagka-recession na. Pag wala ng, kasi pare, lahat,
Totoo yun.
lahat ng kasi pare may kumakatok sa'yo eh.
Oo.
Sabi mo, wait lang, bakasyon muna ako.
Bad trip.
Hindi. Pag wala nang kumakatok sa'yo,
Oh.
then use the time to go and have fun if may recession. Pero hindi yung may kumakatok pa sa mo na client, nasasabihin mo, wait lang, magbabakasyon muna ako. You know? Kasi the wrong thing that is perceived lagi, even, ito sa Pilipinas, mostly, is a well-deserved vacation. Work-life balance. Work-life balance is nice. Actually, that's great. Tama yun. However, if meron kang dumating na client na gusto kang ma-meet, gusto kang makadeal,
Pasara ka na.
Wala.
Mm.
That's a responsibility.
Yeah.
You created the demand.
Oo.
You have to deliver the supply. Hindi ka pwedeng create ng demand tapos ayaw mo yung supply. Lumaki na ulo mo, ayaw mo na yung bigay yung supply. What the owner did is provided solution to a problem. 99% of the buyers have problems. See, when people buy watches, what are they looking for? Their problem is one, trust.
Tama. Baka ma-fake ako. Sayang pera ko.
Peace of mind.
Yes.
Next, warranty.
Yes.
Diba? And fourth, is pag nagka-problema, may babalikan ako. Yun lang usually.
So, ang binibili
problem.
nila, hindi yung relo.
Hindi.
Ang binibili yung tiwala.
I tell a lot of my clients this way. Why are we 80? When a single person like me before, I can still sell the same volume that we are selling at 20 pieces now. Pero, what is one person versus 80 people would do? So, ang pinagkaiba niyan is the service, the experience. You have a problem with your watch, ako bahala. Paano masabi ko bahala? May service center ako eh. And may Gentry Care. We do not pride ourselves to be the cheapest in the market. I tell everyone, you want cheaper? May marketplace. Andoon. But, if you want peace of mind,
Oo.
if you want wala kang iisipin later,
Grabe.
if you want may trust, if you want pag binenta mo to later, wala ka rin magiging problema, if you want to secure your investment, then our doors are open. It's different. It's always different. I'm not in a luxury business to prove that I'm the cheapest. I'm not. If I want to be the cheapest, tanggalin ko lahat ng overhead ko. Di ba? Pamurahan talaga tayo.
Wala.
Pero hindi eh. That's not what people with real money is looking for. What they're looking for is peace of mind.
Yeah.
What they're looking for is pride in their wrist.
Galing.
So they get it through, syempre, reliable source.
What if, in just 2 weeks, may validated kang business idea ready to start selling and earning? Hindi to drawing, hindi to wishful thinking. It's a real business that will bring you extra income that you need to enjoy for the rest of your life. Na simple, actionable, at pwede mo siyang i-execute kaagad. The good news, hindi mo na kailangang manghula. Just one clear step every single day. At not only simple guide, this is an AI-powered blueprint to launch your first negosyo in just 2 weeks. Dahil ako'y naniniwala, deserve mo to. Guys, pag hindi pa kayo natuto dito, hindi ko na alam. Sinir na yung sikreto sa inyo. Diba? You're not, actually, when you are selling insurance, you're not selling insurance. You're selling peace of mind.
Yes.
When you're selling a house, you're not selling a house. You're selling a dream.
And the one currency that you can always sell,
Ano?
credibility mo.
Integrity and credibility.
Integrity, credibility mo, your track. If okay ba, people will be in your place.
So, in other words, definitely, people go to you because they trust you. Pero more than that, bakit sa palagay mo, yung brand mo, ang daming nakaka-relate? Honestly, parang hive. Yung mga kanto boy,
Yeah.
yung mga rider, to the point, di ba? It's weird to the people na talagang who's who can relate with you.
Okay, I think there is just one formula, and I've been telling this to a lot of people. If you want to do content creation, there is formula to do it. 3 things that you have to instill. Otherwise, no one is gonna watch you. 1 is authenticity.
Yeah.
You have to know and show people that you're not bullshitting. Na hindi mo lang pinapakita to for the views. Or hindi mo ginagawa to para lang may lumapit sa'yo at bumili. 2 is the value. That's the most important thing. The value that you're giving. People are not gonna spend 2 minutes watching yung a day in a life mo. Bakit? Sino ka ba? Will I get something out of your day in a life? When I make a video and I do a vlog, one thing na iniisip ko lagi is, anong pwede kong ibigay sa mga manonood ko this time? What different value? I don't care if it's a reference number, if it's a fun fact about a single watch, if how I talk to other person in a way na kakaanak lang ng daughter niya, sabihin ko, i-dedicate mo to sa daughter mo. They have to pick up something out of my video. So, value is there. If walang value, walang manonood sa'yo.
Number 3.
Number 3 is experience. Now, bakit nakaka-relate? Yung mga tricycle drivers, yung mga normal na mamamayan natin, is because they are experiencing through your videos something that they might not experience na. Doon sila nagkakaroon ng saya and wisdom. Kaya, inaano ko, I always, when I deliver things, kung makikita mo sa camera, I do not address the camera. Why? Kasi people want na parang nakikichismis lang sila sa nangyayari. Like they're there, pero invisible sila. Kunyari, boss, two-tone ito. Ang two-tone lang dito is yung bezel niya and yung bracelet. Kunyari, I don't go and talk to the camera na, guys, actually, sa mga nanonood dyan, ang ibig sabihin ng two-tone kasi, two-tone itong bezel, tapos two-tone itong bracelet. Yan lang po ang gold. Versus, kausap ko yung kliyente, boss, I don't care if you know or not. But I'm delivering this anyway. Boss, ang two-tone dito sa binibili mo, ito lang. Ha? And itong bracelet. Yun lang ang two-tone. So what's the difference between that? One is I address people. When you're addressing people and the camera, you are always selling. People don't like to be sold to. Pero when I'm addressing you and not them, they're just listeners. And people listen. So kaya mas na-adapt nila. Hindi ako mukhang nagbibenta. Hindi ako mukhang nagpo-pursue. Or hindi ako mukhang nagsisales talk. Pagkausap kita. Pero pagkausap ko ang camera, mukha akong nagsisales talk.
Hindi na ako titingin sa camera.
It's better to provide the experience to other people and show people the experience.
Galing.
Ngayon, pag yung client ko biglang napangiti, napaganon lang, oh, ang ganda talaga niyan.
Oo.
Pati sila, oh, ang ganda talaga niyan.
Oo.
And they're behind. They're miles away behind the phone. Pero nari-experience nila yun.
Galing.
Pero di ba, you get it? Iba eh. You have to know how market responds to certain things. How you do it, di ba?
Pero iba yung parang kasi nga whether you like it or not. We're old school eh. Old school ako eh. Diba? Medyo trad eh. Hindi katulad nyo talagang...
Actually, to be honest for me, traditional ako. I just adapt. But it worked. You know, pare ito old school. And I'm telling you that we're not far off. Because you adapt. Tingnan mo yung ginagawa mo. This is not something that an old school person would do. Nagpa-podcast, gumagawa ng mga videos online. Sabihan mo ako na isa pang 61-year-old na ginagawa yan. Diba? So, you're not really a trad. You adapt.
Sa panahon ngayon, gaano ka-importante ang branding? Diba? How important is branding nowadays?
Branding is everything. You want to have a name, you have to have a brand associated with you. So, when you focus on brand, you can't change. You can't keep on changing brands. Ano ba branding natin? No. Sa branding, that's where you have to challenge yourself on that. Today, ganito ginawa namin branding. After 2 years, I don't even know why we did that branding. I don't like it, pero I still have to do it. Kasi doon na kami nag-start eh.
Consistency.
Doon na kami nakilala eh. Pa-change ka ng branding, mawawala ka. Mawawala ka sa industry. Parang ang dami na gano'n sa akin. Bakit hindi ka mag-bags din? Diba? Ba't di ka mag-luxury cars din? Magugulo eh. You cannot be jack of all trades.
Exactly. Yan na naman.
If you're jack of all trades, pare, no one will remember you for one thing. Reseller ka na lang, pare. Naging clout ka na lang sa pera.
Tama.
I might know a few things about bags. I might know a lot of things about motorcycles. But I'm not in that game. And a lot of people have that mistake, is running after money.
Yes.
Money is secondary. In success, money will follow. You have to do what you're good at. You have to do what you love and you're passionate about. If money is second, it will just follow. Kasi people know bullshit when they see one. People know if you're just after their money.
Yeah.
Or you're really there to serve them and give them value.
So ano rin, paano mo binubuo yung branding mo na hindi nagmumukhang pilit o fake?
Being authentic.
Yeah.
Number one yun. You see, a lot of people would have killed it, would have been so much successful if they just tried to be who they are. But people have always tried to be someone else.
Totoo.
Diba? Just to impress people they don't even like. So, ang hirap.
Katulad si Paring Hyde. Yung nakilala ko siya 2 years ago nung in-interview ko. Naka-t-shirt lang. Ganun din, t-shirt pa rin niya yun.
Oh yeah. All my talks, simple, plain shirt lang ako. Dapat magganito ka, dapat mag-ano ka, mag-suit ka, dapat... That's not me. It's just not me. Dapat mag-branding ka na ganito, but branded yung ganito mo. It's just not me. Yes, from time to time, it's okay to enjoy. It's okay to blend with the community or the crowd that you're trying to infiltrate in that time.
Tama.
Pero if you really want to be yourself, you can be more authentic. You can practice yourself to be more authentic, just being yourself.
Anong common mistake naman tao pag papakita naman ng success online?
Common mistakes of people, you know, for me, if you try not to be yourself, you're not actually dragging opportunities in. You're dragging opportunities out. Why?
Bakit?
Kasi once you portray yourself as a millionaire, million peso opportunity rin yung papasok sa'yo. Eh, hindi mo pala afford. Anong gagawin mo? Paano mo kakagatin yung mga pumapasok? Diba? But, if you portray yourself as you have 100 to 500K lang na investment, 500 to 100K lang na investment, ang mga lalapit sa'yo. Which is kaya mong kagatin. See, people are trying so much to belong into a group that they do not belong to. Then they don't get the opportunities that are meant to be for them. Yun yung mahirap.
Where's the thin line between aspiration, di ba? Or yung yung parang ginagawa mo isang bagay para ma-inspire ang tao. Hindi yung magyabang. Di ba? Nagigets mo?
Yes.
Kasi on your end, pag pinapanood ko yung vlog mo, nagkakaroon ng aspiration ng tao. Hindi ka nagyayabang eh. Oy, may unwatch ako. Hindi yun eh. Yung parang pag pinapanood ng tao, hindi ko siya afford ngayon, pero darating ang panahon.
Makakabili rin ako sa'yo.
Oo, nagigets mo?
Yes. Kasi hindi mo pinapamuka sa tao na you have it. Pinapamuka mo that this is attainable. That is a very different thing. Pag sinabi ko sa'yo na I have here a very rare and yet very valuable Omega from 1965 pa. It's already different from I have my Omega here from 1965 pa worth 2 million. Magkaiba yun. First, what I did was tell you that this is an attainable thing. Here in my wrist is an Omega 1965 Speedmaster worth 2 million pesos. Versus, I have here my Omega Speedmaster worth 2 million pesos. Pag sinabi kong pag sinabi kong ako, I'm focusing too much on me telling people what I have. People don't like to hear what you have. They can see what you have. People like to see what they could also have in the future, which is in a form of aspiration na yun. Parang, oo nga, may ganun din, magkakaganyan din ako. Diba? Tapos, haluan mo pa in the end na, actually, totoo lang, dati walang-wala ako, dinidream ko lang to eh. Biglang ngayon, meron na ako, and I can't believe it.
Grabe.
That's more relatable now.
Yeah.
Kasi andun din sila sa position na yun. And you've just shared something, what they're having, their position right now is, they're just aspiring to have that, and now you have it. Same as what you did 3-4 years ago. Now you were just aspiring to have it, and now you have it. So, you're telling them that there's a beginning and there's an end. It means sa inyo rin, may beginning, may end.
Biggest money mistake?
Thinking that success is permanent. Thinking that what you have is hindi mauubos. Taking for granted of the money that you have right now. That's my biggest money mistake.
The best investment you made?
Myself. Investing in myself, knowing what I can do, believing in what I can do, and believing that no one holds my future aside from me.
I'm sure you're a wide reader. You read?
I read. Pero mostly ang nire-read ko online.
Mm-mm.
Book na ganito,
Mhm.
babasahin ko, 3 minutes tulog na ako. Pampaantok ko ang book. But I'm a very good listener.
Pareho tayo.
And when I really like something, I never forget na.
Yeah. Ako, I can hear it once and I won't forget it.
Ako rin. Ganyan. To be honest, this is a story of me. Not to brag, but nung high school ako pare, I almost failed. Pagdating ng college, nag-cum laude ako.
Oh.
My father was in tears and my mother when they found out. Nothing in their wildest mind that they could have thought that would happen. Kasi I'm not a person who studies books, studies academic curriculums.
What do you study?
I study things that I'm interested in. And when I study about them, I'll never forget it. Now, when I went to college, I was in a business school. And I'm super interested about business. See, when you thrive for excellence, everything else will follow.
Yeah.
Everything else will 100% follow.
Galing.
You have to thrive for excellence lang. For me, I thrive for excellence because I'm really interested. And just like money, grades just followed.
Yeah. Ikaw, nag-cum laude. Ako, nag-summa naman.
Wow!
Yeah.
O, diba?
10 taon ako sa elementarya. I failed grade 6 4 times. Ako nagpauso ng K-12.
If you were to ask me about education, I think the education system is either broken or needs
Improvement.
upgrade na.
Yeah.
Because we live in a world
Yeah.
that do not tell you if you're gonna be successful or not based on your academic performance.
And yun yung may nagsabi, 2 miracles that can happen in your life. The first is the day that you were born. And the second is the day you discover and found your purpose.
Yeah. Tama.
Pag nalaman mo yung purpose mo, di ba?
And sometimes we stumble upon our purpose. It's not something you plan.
Oo nga.
Biglaan na lang eh.
Daming trial and error.
Yung
hit and
pagre-relo
miss.
ko na yan, sideline ko lang dati yan, kuya eh.
Grabe,
Ngayon,
no?
tignan mo.
Grabe, no?
Grabe, di ba? So you really don't know how opportunity will knock. How God will give you the blessing.
Pero yun nga, you never stop.
Never stop. Never.
Ang dami mong failure eh.
Ang dami. Never stop. Even right now, kahit ako na andito, takot ako. Natatakot ako that everything in a glimpse of an eye, all na napaghirapan ko, pwedeng mawala yun. And guess what? If that happens, I won't stop. I'll still wear a smile and move on because I've been here na before.
Alam mo, honestly, yung sa sinasabi niya, parang it reminded me of the quote, no one can fail in life. The only people who fail are people who stop and quit.
We finish each other sentences pa?
Yeah. Alam mo, kung tapos na lahat, honestly, ito na yung final na Kung tapos na lahat, pera, negosyo, relo, status, how do you want people to remember Paring Hyde?
Wisdom. Religion.
Wow.
Yan.
Wow.
Not about ilan yung pera ko, not about ilan yung company ko. It's the wisdom.
Yeah.
The other day, pare, may lumapit sa akin. Totoo lang, hindi niya napakilala yung sarili niya. And yung name niya. May hawak siyang relo. It's an electric watch. To check your vitals, yung ganon. Na it's a generic one. It's not even Huawei or Apple Watch. Alam mo, sabi niya, honestly, Paring Hyde, I just want to shake your hand. Kasi dahil sa'yo, na-inspire ako sa mga content. Nanginginig pa siya. Na-inspire ako sa mga content mo. And what I did is, I did the same thing. Nagtatry na rin ako magbenta ngayon. Pero hindi luxury watch, ito muna. Ito kasi yung kaya ko.
Wow.
And I've been doing this for 2 months and ito na po yung bumubuhay sa akin.
Wow.
That alone
Grabe.
is more than any compliment that I could have received. Yun pa lang, oh. Di ba? That's a purpose fulfilled for me. And dun yung pinaguhugutan ko minsan. Who am I to be tired of working?
Yeah.
Di ba? Ito nga, oh. He found the purpose to keep on going when he had nothing.
Yeah.
And nagfi-flip pa siya ng mga ganong watches. Kumikita siya siguro ng 500 to 300 pesos each watch.
Wow.
And he thinks he's already conquering the world, the way he's happy about it. And for me, I have all this.
Grabe.
I have a kingdom. I have people that trust me, my judgment, my leadership. And susuko ako, mapapagod ako, magpapahinga muna ako. No way. Keep on going yan.
Yung galing.
Yeah.
So for people who are out there who's watching you right now na yun nga, nawawalan ng pag-asa, they're losing hope. Diba? Sa panahon niya yun, napaka-challenging, napakahirap. So, what can you tell them?
For me, for them, always look at the bright side. You know, you'll never know what opportunity is. Whatever is in front of us doesn't always seem like it. Always return to the moral and immoral aspect of everything. If things look immoral, leave it. God will bless you.
Yeah.
What you all have to do is, of course, please Him. Please God and He will bless you.
Yeah.
One way or another. If you think that you have everything and you're still not contented and you still have that greed, or not only that, you're not happy, then look at what will make you happy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are happy not even having money
Yeah.
because they have peace.
Yes.
Konsensya nila, maayos, nakakain sila ng maayos. And if that's truly what makes you happy,
Yeah.
so be it.
Yeah.
I would actually tell you to be contented and just to pursue what you're good at. Yun na yun. Kung masaya ka na dyan. But if you're really happy, but I don't want to hear after 2 months, inggit ka dun sa isang mong tropa na was a little bit more ambitious than you and was able to find a good opportunity and got a new business. Huwag ka lang magreklamo later. So, I think it's, even if we talk like this, Kuya Chinky, na up to later on, up to 10 hours time mag-usap na, there is really no one formula that we could speak for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own style in life. But goodness always prevail.
Yeah.
Yan lang yung masasabi ko.
Yeah.
Diyan tayo hindi we have no indifferences.
Yeah.
Diyan talaga tayo paglalaban ko yan. When you have goodness, when you have principles, when you follow your religion and know what's good and bad, and you bank on that every time you make decisions, that's it.
Galing. Yung hindi ko makalimutan yung parang sinasabi mo, yung seek ye first His kingdom and His righteousness, and everything shall be added unto you.
Yes.
Babalik yan sa'yo.
Babalik yan sa'yo.
Talking about illegal, kami ay namimigay ng maleta dito.
Maleta?
Oo. May mga maleta kami binibigay
Ano
dito.
yan? Baka basura yan, ha? Wag naman.
Hindi, seryoso. May maleta. Hindi kasi ito, natuwa kasi ako.
But it's nice.
Yeah, nagka-travel kasi ako, di ba? And then, yun nga, yung nilalagay sa so you can use this, itong maleta na ito. Lalagay mo sa
okay.
Ang daming malalagay nito, ang dami. Pero, may laman yung maleta. Buksan yung maleta. Buksan ang maleta.
Okay, syempre, of course, hindi na ako magdadalawang isip or I wouldn't even think twice. Alam ko na kung ano laman to. Of course, alam mo kuya, may God bless me with more patience to read books and babasahin ko.
Maniwala ka, mababasa mo kasi maikli lang yan. At ito, maganda. Ito.
Ipon cards.
I-challenge ko pa ba si paring Hype? Pick one card, pick one card.
So is this a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pick one card. Ano basa?
Okay. So 1% of your salary or allowance challenge. Kunin mo ang 1% ng inyong monthly salary or allowance, yun ang amount na dapat mong ihulog sa iyong ipon box. Okay.
Yung 1%. Oh, magkano kaya yung 1%?
Pare, alam mo ang pinaka mahirap gawin sa akin?
Ano?
Ipon.
Bakit?
Totoo lang.
Bakit nga?
Okay, now, when you are gearing up for a business,
Ay, oo, bumabalik.
ang dali. Ang dali mag-ipon if you're gearing up for a business. Kasi kailangan mo ng kapital eh.
Pero pag nagpapatakbo ka ng negosyo,
Para nagpapatakbo ka ng negosyo, walang ipon-ipon. Lahat paparolyo mo. Everything you own, everything you have, everything you got, roll it. Invest it to the business, and that tinatawag ko yung all-in.
yeah.
Okay, now ang all-in, syempre, not to take figuratively na parang talagang all-in ka sa lahat. Syempre, you have to have emergency funds and all that. Pero, that shows how committed you are sa business na ginagawa mo.
Yeah.
If meron ka agad mindset na safety ka lagi, it never worked for me. Yung safety ko is always me, a small dot in the back of my mind that you're not giving it your all. Kasi some part of you knows it's gonna fail. And parang pagmomotor yan. Nagmomotor ka?
Hindi.
Okay, sa pagmomotor, there's one rule.
Ano?
If you wanna, you look where you wanna go.
Yeah.
And if you look na nasa bangin, kahit anong ganun mo sa motor mo, didiretso ka sa bangin, pare. Ganun yun sa pagmumotor.
So
May
where you're focused, doon ka papunta.
Yes. Ngayon, pag na ganyan, may nakita kang aso. Uy, aso. Eh, nakatitig ka lang sa aso, baka mabangga mo, doon ka talaga papunta.
Okay.
So, it's good about, yun yung gusto ko sa pagmumotorsiklo eh. Alam mo nang yung danger andyan, ililihis mo. Alam mo andyan, pero huwag mo siyang tignan. Kusang pupunta yung motor mo doon. Motorcycle are not hard to manage, are not hard to maneuver. You just have to look where you wanna go.
Alam mo, yung sinasabi mo, naku, parang di na matatapos ng vlog natin na ito.
Di ba? Totoo yun ha?
Ayun yun eh. Where your mind goes, the man follows.
Yeah.
Kung saan yung isip mo, doon ka papunta.
Yes. If you envision something like that, pare, may nga nabangga sa bus eh. Pak! Nabangga siya sa likod ng bus.
Oh.
Nahimatay siya.
Oh.
Tinanong siya after. Bakit? Anong last na remember mo? Anong nakita mo last?
Ano?
Yung bus. Eh talagang mababangga ka kung yun yung... Gets mo? Di ba?
Natawa ako tuloy doon.
Doon, yeah, exactly. Sabi ko, kaya pala namangga ka eh. Yun yung tinitignan mo eh.
Kaya nga, di ba? Bago ka magnegosyo, ano tingin mo? Paano kung malugi? Eh,
Oo,
malulugi ka talaga.
Doon ka papunta. Doon ka papunta. It's always good to, it's okay to be afraid.
Yeah.
But out of all the fear, despite all the fear, you chose to push through.
O, parang Hybe, alam na natin yung, siyempre, need no, na yan, pero where they can follow you.
Follow me, TikTok, YouTube, sa Facebook, Paring Hybe, search nyo lang. Or Hybe Anzures. You can find me anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat. Guys, there you have it. Maraming salamat. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this podcast, please comment na lang kayo kung ano natutunan nyo. Please don't forget also to follow and support si Paring Hybe. And tatandaan, as I always say, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina, ang susi sa programa.
Kahit ako nung pag-exit ko, like nung umalis ako sa PLDT, it was like a 3-year plan.
Emergency fund.
Oh, sinet up ko yung emergency fund, nag-set up ako ng war chest, yung panggera mo talaga in terms of negosyo.
So, in other words also, hindi lang passion, kundi planning also ang kasama, di ba?
Oo, kasi ang daming advantages ng pagiging employed. Blessing yan eh. Call center work, I need to excel. Marketing job, I need to excel. Kung ano man yung binigay ni Lord na opportunity, kumbaga you have to honor the opportunity by putting in 100% and doing your best. Whatever opportunity I got, I made sure to do my best. And it's something I think a lot of young people need to hear.
May tendency ba? Kasi yung minsan yung sinasabi, I'm underpaid but overworked. So, ba't ko bibigay ang best ko?
Para kang nag-aaral na ikaw yung binabayaran. I just looked at it, okay, sinusweldohan niyo ako, natututo ako, kayo nga pinapayaman ko, pero grabe yung learnings on my end, and grabe yung pagkalat ng network on my end.
Ito naman, what did you understand about money sa palagay mo that really helped you?
I have direct control over how much money I can make.
Ano yung isang money belief that has held you back from really earning the income that you're earning right now?
Oh, that's a good question. Yung concept ng making money work for you.